The Olympic Games, a beacon of international unity and athletic achievement. Yet, beneath the spectacle lies a complex web of security concerns. With millions of spectators, athletes, and dignitaries converging on a single location, the Games present a unique challenge for security forces. The Munich massacre of 1972, where 11 Israeli athletes and coaches were brutally murdered by Palestinian terrorists, serves as a chilling reminder of the potential for violence. Thousands of personnel are needed to secure vast stadiums, athletes' villages, and transportation hubs. Managing crowds of this magnitude, often multilingual and from diverse cultural backgrounds, requires meticulous planning and coordination. The stakes are incredibly high, with the eyes of the world watching and the reputation of the host nation on the line. This necessitates close collaboration between local authorities, national agencies, and increasingly, private security contractors. Amidst this evolving security landscape, one name became synonymous with the privatization of Force Blackwater. Founded in 1997 by Eric Prince, a former Navy SEAL, Blackwater quickly rose to prominence as a provider of high-end security services. With a client list that included the US government, multinational corporations, and wealthy individuals, Blackwater cultivated an image of elite competence and discretion. Blackwater's training facilities in North Carolina became legendary. Here, former Special Forces operators from around the world honed their skills in weapons handling, close-quarters combat, and tactical driving. The US government, facing a shortage of troops and a growing need for security contractors, turned to companies like Blackwater to fill the gap. However, Blackwater's meteoric rise was accompanied by growing controversy, especially after the 2007 Nisour Square massacre, where Blackwater guards killed 17 Iraqi civilians. While Blackwater's involvement in Olympic security has never been officially confirmed, the company's expertise in high-risk environments and its close ties to government agencies make it plausible that they played a role behind the scenes. Given the high stakes and the need for discretion, it's unlikely that we'll ever know the full extent of their involvement. One possibility is that Blackwater was contracted to conduct risk assessments in the lead-up to the Games. This would have involved identifying potential threats, assessing vulnerabilities, and developing security plans to mitigate risks. Another possibility is that Blackwater provided training to local security forces tasked with protecting Olympic venues and personnel. Blackwater's instructors, many of whom had real-world experience in high-threat environments, would have been well-equipped to prepare local forces for the unique challenges of securing an Olympic Games. Blackwater may have also provided logistical support to Olympic security operations. Section 4. Eyes in the Sky, Technology and Surveillance. In the digital age, security operations are increasingly reliant on advanced technology. Blackwater, always at the forefront of the private security industry, was quick to embrace the latest surveillance and intelligence-gathering tools. One area where Blackwater excelled was in aerial surveillance. The company operated a fleet of unmanned aerial vehicles, more commonly known as drones, equipped with high-resolution cameras and sophisticated sensors. These drones could provide real-time intelligence to security forces on the ground, tracking suspicious activity and monitoring crowds. Blackwater also possessed advanced cyber capabilities, employing skilled hackers and intelligence analysts to monitor online communications and track potential threats. Facial recognition technology, still in its infancy during the period of Blackwater's peak activity, was another area of interest for the company. Section 5. A Tangled Web. Balancing public and private security. The use of private military contractors like Blackwater in Olympic security raises complex questions about the blurring lines between public and private security. On the one hand, private contractors can provide specialized expertise and resources that may not be readily available within traditional security forces. They can also offer a degree of flexibility and scalability that is difficult to achieve with government agencies. However, the privatization of security also raises concerns about accountability and transparency. Private contractors are ultimately answerable to their shareholders, not to the public. This can create a dangerous lack of oversight and increase the risk of human rights abuses or other misconduct. Finding the right balance between public and private security is an ongoing challenge. Ultimately, the responsibility for ensuring public safety rests with governments, and they must be held accountable for the actions of private contractors operating on their behalf.